Tonight, grief hangs over the family mourning their loved one.
Gwinnett County Police Officer Pradeep Tamang was shot and killed over the weekend. He was only 25 years old. He joined the force just last year.
Greetings to all of you who back the blue, and welcome to another segment of Fallen Heroes, where we honor the brave men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to others. And tonight, we honor a protector, a son, a brother in blue, a man who put on the uniform knowing the risk and chose to serve anyway. Gwinnett County Police Department Senior Police Officer Pradeep Tamang answered that call, and on February 1st, 2026, he made the ultimate sacrifice.
On Sunday, Officer Tamang and Officer David Reed had been responding to a call about a man using a fake credit card at a Stone Mountain hotel. Police say that suspect, Kevin Andrews, then shot both officers. Officer Reed now recovering in the hospital. Officer Tamang, just 25 years old, died.
On that day, he gave his life standing between danger and the people he was sworn to protect.
Tiana Rutledge says it was a scary moment for her family. She had to call Gwinnett County Police for help.
I live near the South Precinct, and Officer Tamang, he responded to he was one of the officers that responded to my call. He was very professional. He helped search for my son, and he helped get him home.
Rutledge took this picture of Senior Officer Tamang and her son that day.
Look, he even offered to take him to McDonald's.
She tells me she would never forget how kind Senior Officer Tamang was. That's why she made this Facebook post shortly after learning that he was shot and killed in the line of duty on Sunday. Her post went viral.
It just breaks my heart, you know, knowing that this officer was just standing with me, in front of me, in my home with my children and I, just a few weeks ago. You know, his life was just taken sensibly for a ridiculous reason.
Senior Police Officer Pradeep Tamang served the people of Gwinnett County, Georgia with courage, professionalism, and unwavering dedication. Every shift he worked carried the same mission shared by police officers across this country, to stand between danger and the innocent people. He ran toward situations that, honestly, others would flee from. And he placed the safety of strangers above his own. He wore the badge, not for recognition, but for responsibility. To his fellow officers, he was family. To his community, he was protection. And to those he loved, he was everything. And they don't get him back.
I believe that this incident was the most devastating part of my life, and it will be for the rest of my life. I just miss him. I just wish he could hear me, that's all. It's just sad to see know that he's gone.
His younger brother, Pragan.
Me and my brother had it was such a close relationship, I'd say. Like, he was the person I could depend on the most in my life. He was someone that I could share my troubles with. If I had any sort of issues with school, with life, or anything like that, he was the first person to know.
And this is the reality that most people never fully see. Because when that call comes in, it's not a video game. There's no pause button. There's no time to weigh the safer option. And there's no guarantee of ever coming home. It's just duty. And in a time that we live in, where law enforcement is often criticized, constantly second-guessed, and even targeted, it is men like Officer Tamang that still step forward, still serve, still answer the call. And I've traveled this country, and I've stood with families and departments in so many moments just like this. And this is what I can tell you. Behind every badge is a life full of purpose, a life that chose service over safety, even when it came at the highest cost imaginable. And Officer Tamang didn't just wear the badge. He lived what it represents.
We are so indebted to the men and women who go out there and serve and protect us every single day.
That's why Wednesday she had to honor the senior officer who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
The officer was so young. There's just a lot of heartbreak and loss. And I know we feel it immensely in the community. I know his family and the Gwinnett County family feel it so very deeply.
And in the days following his tragic passing, fellow officers, community members, and leaders came together to honor his life and his sacrifice, because it is a visible reminder that his life mattered. And it's up to us to ensure that his sacrifice will never be forgotten.
Tamang was born in 2000 in Nepal. He moved to the U.S. when he was just 9, dedicating his life to public service.
He was born in refugee camp in Nepal. And for him to come here and to die like this is so heartbreaking.
Officer Tamang lived as a guardian, and his sacrifice reminds us of another truth that is often ignored. Freedom isn't free. And freedom is not self-sustaining. It is defended daily by the men and women who are willing to stand in harm's way. And in the community he protected, and in a nation that owes him a debt that it can never fully repay.
And those who knew him say the best way to honor his sacrifice for this community is to live life like he did.
I think that's how we have to live our life, always looking to serve, looking to help other people. I think that's his legacy, and we need to follow through.
Senior Officer Pradeep Tamang, your watch is ended, but your legacy did not. Because the measure of a man is not how he died, but in how he lived. You served with integrity and with honor. Rest easy, hero. Your brothers and sisters in blue will take it from here.
Even though he isn't standing with us here today, that light he fought to protect still shines. It can never be extinguished.
Attention all units, Gwinnett County Police Officer Tamang, badge 2741, will be 1042 for the remainder.
Thank you for taking the time to honor Senior Police Officer Pradeep Tamang with us tonight. And please remember to like, share, and support this channel so that we can continue to honor those who gave everything so that we can have the opportunity to live the American dream. And one of the greatest ways we can honor their legacy is simple. Help the next officer who stands on that thin blue line. So until next time, stay alert, stay strong, and stay grateful. And as always, thank you for your continued support, but more importantly, please continue to support our shields. God bless.